Welcome to Louisiana, the land of soulful jazz, mysterious bayous, and the culture born from the fusion of French, Spanish, African, and Native American roots. This is where every street, every melody, and every flavor tells the story of a place both ancient and alive. Louisiana is more than just a state, it's a world of its own, where the past and present dance together. From the lively rhythms of New Orleans, where jazz spills from every corner, to the aroma of spicy gumbo drifting through the air, the spirit of the South is alive in every heartbeat. Beyond the city, you'll find charming old towns like Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Natchitoches, each preserving the warmth and authenticity of Southern life. From the deep green wetlands of the Atchafalaya Basin to the majestic bridges spanning the Mississippi, Louisiana is a symphony of nature, history, and humanity. Here, you'll hear the whisper of the wind through cypress trees, the rhythm of paddles on quiet waters, and the song of a people who live with passion and grace. Louisiana isn't just a place to see, it's a place to feel. Feel the warmth of the South, the sincerity in every smile, and the wild beauty that lingers in every sunset. This is the beginning of a journey through a land that will surprise you, move you, and stay in your heart forever. In the heart of Louisiana, New Orleans shines as a symphony of culture, music, cuisine, and history, the true soul of the American South. Known as the Big Easy, it moves to its own rhythm, relaxed and vibrant, where jazz drifts through the air from every corner of Bourbon Street. Walking through the French Quarter, you'll see iron balconies, colorful facades, and lively street performers bringing the past to life. Here, music never stops from trumpets and drums to spontaneous singing. It's the sound of freedom echoing through time. The city's Creole and Cajun cuisine tells another story. Dishes like gumbo, jambalaya, po' boy, and beignet carry the flavors of France, Africa, and Native America, blending history and passion in every bite. When Mardi Gras arrives, New Orleans transforms into a living carnival. The masks, parades, and melodies fill the streets with pure joy, a celebration of life, resilience, and soul. Yet amid the excitement, there's serenity too along the Mississippi River as the sun sets and jazz flows through the golden air. New Orleans isn't just a destination, it's a feeling, a melody that stays with you long after you've gone. As the capital of Louisiana, Baton Rouge stands proudly as a city where history, culture, and Southern charm intertwine. Perched on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River, it blends the old and the new, a place where the past breathes through every street and every melody. The name Baton Rouge, meaning red stick in French, dates back to explorers who saw a red pole marking tribal boundaries. From that symbol, a city was born, one that grew into a beacon of heritage, pride, and resilience. Dominating the skyline is the Louisiana state capitol, the tallest in the US, representing strength and unity. Nearby, the old state capitol, a stunning white Gothic castle, tells stories of centuries past. Yet, Baton Rouge is far more than politics. It's alive with flavor and rhythm. The city's riverside restaurants serve crawfish, jambalaya, and gumbo, while the sounds of blues and jazz drift through the air, celebrating Louisiana's musical soul. At night, the Horace Wilkinson Bridge glows over the river like a ribbon of light, and by day, Louisiana State University fills the city with youthful energy and color. In Baton Rouge, every moment feels like a step into the heart of Louisiana, a place where history whispers, music dances, and the river keeps time with the spirit of the South. Amid the lively rhythm of New Orleans, there is a place that offers peace, relaxation, and a deep connection with nature. That place is Audubon Park. Located along the Mississippi River, the park was named after John James Audubon, the famous American naturalist and painter who devoted his life to illustrating the beauty of North American birds. Opened in the late 19th century, Audubon Park serves as the green heart of uptown New Orleans, where both locals and visitors come to escape the city's noise. Along the paths shaded by centuries-old oak trees, the songs of birds blend with the whispering breeze, creating a gentle symphony of nature. Here, you can walk, bike, or rest by the quiet lagoons, where ducks swim and sunlight filters through the leaves. One of the park's highlights is the Audubon Zoo, among the most beautiful in the southern United States, home to hundreds of animal species from around the world, from tigers and elephants to brilliantly colored tropical birds. In addition, the historic golf course within the park, along with wide lawns and picnic areas, makes it a perfect destination for families and travelers alike. As evening falls, golden light reflects across the lake, trees cast long shadows, and laughter drifts from people strolling by. Audubon Park becomes a serene painting within the heart of a vibrant city. Visiting Audubon Park, you don't just see nature's beauty, you feel the calm, gentle rhythm of southern Louisiana, where nature, people, and memory intertwine into one timeless harmony. Located north of New Orleans, Lake Pontchartrain is not just a vast body of water, it is the soul of southeastern Louisiana, linking people, nature, and history through the centuries. Covering more than 1,600 square kilometers, the lake feels like an inland sea, where gentle waves lap the shore, reflecting sunlight and bridges that seem to stretch into infinity. The name Pontchartrain comes from Louis Philippe, Count of Pontchartrain, a 17th century French statesman who supported explorations to the New World. Since then, the lake has become an inseparable part of Louisiana's history, tied to trade routes, fishing traditions, and the daily life of thousands who live around it. The lake's most iconic feature is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, stretching nearly 38 kilometers, once recognized as the world's longest continuous bridge over water. Driving across it feels like floating in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by endless blue water and sky. Around its shores, visitors can watch sunsets, kayak, or fish, as golden rays reflect on the water and migratory birds settle to rest. With its rich ecosystem of fish, birds, and wetlands, Lake Pontchartrain is a natural treasure of Louisiana, and a peaceful escape where locals reconnect with nature's calm rhythm. Lake Pontchartrain is more than a location. It is a beating heart of southern Louisiana, where the waters carry whispers of history and every wave tells a story of harmony between people and the natural world. If New Orleans is a vibrant jazz melody, then the French Quarter is the first note that plays and the echo that never fades. Founded in 1718, it is the city's oldest neighborhood known as Vieux Carré, carrying the soul of Louisiana, where French, Spanish, African, and Creole influences blend into an identity found nowhere else. Walking through its cobblestone streets feels like traveling back in time. On both sides stand historic buildings with wrought iron balconies, bursting with flowers and whispers of the past. Every corner tells a story. Jazz drifting from bars, the scent of Creole cuisine, and laughter of street performers that fill the air with endless life. Highlights include Jackson Square, with the Grand St. Louis Cathedral towering above, surrounded by artists, musicians, and street vendors painting a colorful portrait of local life. Nearby lies Bourbon Street, glowing with neon lights and music that lasts until dawn, a true symbol of the city's freedom and joy. Yet amid the liveliness, the French Quarter keeps a gentle nostalgia. In the sound of church bells, the aroma of coffee from Café du Monde, and the sweetness of freshly made beignets, you can feel the heart of New Orleans, where time slows and life tastes as sweet as the powdered sugar that coats each little pastry. The French Quarter isn't just a tourist destination, it is the living heart of New Orleans, where past and present dance together, and every street and sound tells a legendary story of Louisiana. In the heart of Baton Rouge, Louisiana's capital city, stands a monument of history and power, the Louisiana State Capitol. Completed in 1932 under Governor Huipi Long, this building is not only a seat of government, but also a symbol of ambition and resilience for the people of Louisiana. Rising 137 meters high with 34 floors, it is the tallest state capitol in the United States. From afar, its grand Art Deco design dominates the skyline, blending art and political authority. Intricate carvings, bronze doors, and marble halls evoke dignity and tell the story of a state reborn from economic hardship. Walking its corridors, Visitors encounter sculptures and reliefs depicting Louisiana's history, from colonial times to the modern era. From the 27th floor observation deck, you can gaze over the winding Mississippi River and the vast expanse of Baton Rouge, a view both majestic and serene. Yet behind its grandeur lies a tragic tale. It was here that Huey P. Long, the visionary behind the Capitol, was assassinated in 1935. Today, his tomb rests within the grounds, surrounded by gardens and a dignified statue, forever intertwined with the building's legacy. The Louisiana State Capitol stands not merely as a seat of government, but as a living testament to history, a proud symbol of Louisiana's faith, determination, and enduring spirit to rise and shine through adversity. Located in Lake Charles, southwestern Louisiana, the Calcasieu River Bridge, also known as the I-10 Bridge, is more than a transportation route connecting Cajun country to the rest of the state. It is a symbol of Louisiana's golden age and enduring resilience. Built in the 1952, the bridge spans the Calcasieu River as part of Interstate 10, a major highway stretching across the southern United States. Measuring nearly 2.5 kilometers long and rising over 40 meters high, it was designed to allow large ships to pass beneath, supporting the bustling trade of the Lake Charles port area. What makes the Calcasieu River Bridge truly unique are the two crossed swords engraved on its railings, an emblem inspired by the buccaneer spirit tied to the Gulf Coast's pirate lore. These swords are more than decoration. They embody the boldness and freedom of Louisiana's coastal culture. From the top, travelers can admire sweeping views of the Calcasieu River, where the water glows under the sunset and cargo ships drift silently below. At night, the bridge shimmers like a ribbon of light, linking past and present, a structure that holds stories of industry, struggle, and dreams. Located in Baton Rouge, the Horace Wilkinson Bridge stands as one of Louisiana's most significant landmarks. Stretching across the mighty Mississippi River, it serves not only as a vital route linking East and West Baton Rouge, but also as a symbol of progress, strength, and Southern vision. Opened in 1968, the bridge was named after Horace Wilkinson, whose family served 3 generations in the Louisiana legislature. Measuring over 2.3 kilometers, this massive steel truss bridge is part of Interstate 10I-10, carrying thousands of vehicles daily between Baton Rouge and other major southern cities. From atop the bridge, one can gaze over the Mississippi River, its winding waters carrying silt, ships, and the heartbeat of Louisiana. At sunset, golden light reflects off the steel beams, making the structure glow like a beacon across the skyline. For locals, the Horace Wilkinson Bridge is more than a crossing. It is a symbol of connection and endurance, standing proudly over the river that defines the very soul of Louisiana. In the heart of New Orleans, where life and music pulse with energy, lies a place of quiet reflection, Metairie Cemetery. Established in 1872, it is not only the resting place of Louisiana's notable figures, but also a masterpiece of funerary architecture and art. Uniquely, the grounds once served as a famous horse racing track, and a circular layout still remains, giving the cemetery a distinctive design. Along its curved paths stand hundreds of marble tombs, intricately carved in Gothic, Romanesque, and classical styles, forming an open-air museum of sculpture and memory. Many influential people rest here: governors, generals, entrepreneurs, artists, and writers. Among its most striking features is the Army of Tennessee Monument, honoring Confederate soldiers of the Civil War, a powerful reminder of loyalty and loss. At sunset, Metairie Cemetery is bathed in a haunting yet poetic beauty. The wind brushes past angel statues, light dances on stone, and the scent of fresh grass fills the air, evoking both reverence and peace. For New Orleanians, Metairie Cemetery is more than a burial ground. It is a memory preserved in marble, where the city's past and present meet within the sacred stillness of time. Nestled deep within the Terrebonne Bayou of southern Louisiana, Chauvin is a small village that embodies the spirit of Cajun life and Louisiana's watery soul. Here, everything seems to move with the rhythm of the tide, from the soft splash of oars on the bayou to the echo of zydeco music drifting from weathered wooden houses. Chauvin is best known for the Chauvin Sculpture Garden, a remarkable outdoor art space created by folk artist Kenny Hill. Amid palm trees and open skies stand hundreds of cement sculptures, angels, soldiers, and religious figures telling a story of faith, struggle, and redemption. It's a place where art meets spirituality, inviting awe and reflection. Beyond the garden, life in Chauvin flows at a peaceful, timeless pace. Fishermen set out at dawn, returning with boats full of shrimp and fish. Craftsmen mend nets and patch boats with careworn hands. Together, they form a portrait of simplicity and endurance, a testament to the strength of Louisiana's southern people. As the sun sets and golden light dances across the still waters, Chauvin becomes quiet and mystical. There are no city sounds, only wind through reeds and the faint scent of salt air, as if time itself pauses to honor the soul of Louisiana. Less than an hour's drive from New Orleans, Des Allemands is a small riverside village that captures the pure essence of southern Louisiana. Known as the catfish capital of the world, it's a haven for lovers of food, fishing, and bayou life. The name Des Allemands means the Germans, referring to the early German settlers who came here in the 18th century. They reclaimed the marshlands, built farms and fishing villages, and passed down a spirit of hard work and creativity through generations. Today, you can still feel their legacy in old wooden houses, small chapels, and community traditions. The village's main event is the annual Catfish Festival, held every June. It's when locals and visitors gather for Cajun music, fried catfish, and laughter filling the air. The Bayou des Allemands also offers perfect opportunities for fishing, boating, and nature exploration. As the sun sets, golden light dances on the calm river, and the village sinks into peace. The sounds of crickets and frogs echo softly, a gentle melody of Louisiana's bayou soul that never fades. Hidden among the vast wetlands of Terrebonne Parish, Pointe-aux-Chenes is a small community rich in Cajun heritage, a place where land, water, and people move in the same rhythm. Resting between bayou and coast, it marks the fragile border between wild nature and human resilience. Since the 19th century, locals, descendants of Native Americans and French settlers, have learned to live with the swamp, building homes on stilts, traveling by boats, and fishing for shrimp, crab, and catfish to survive. The name Pointe-aux-Chenes means Point of the Oaks, recalling the great oak trees that once sheltered the village. Today, visitors find one of the truest faces of Louisiana here, untouched by modern life, surrounded by quiet waters and whispering reeds. Wooden boardwalks lead out into the marshes, and every reflection on the still water tells a story of peace and perseverance. Pointe-aux-Chenes stands as a testament to the resilience of coastal Louisiana, where, despite rising tides and eroding lands, the people hold on to their Cajun roots. They keep alive the spirit that makes this land more than just a place, but the beating heart of Louisiana's soul. Amid the vibrant energy of New Orleans, there lies a place of quiet reflection, Greenwood Cemetery. Founded in 1852, it is one of Louisiana's oldest and most storied cemeteries, preserving the memories of generations who shaped the city's history. Unlike typical burial grounds, Greenwood's above-ground tombs are a striking feature, designed for the city's low-lying terrain. Along its stone paths stand white marble mausoleums, angel statues, and ornate crosses, creating an atmosphere both solemn and artistic. Here rest not only ordinary citizens, but also soldiers, statesmen, and artists, each grave telling a story of love, loss, and enduring faith. At sunset, as golden light falls upon weathered statues, Greenwood becomes a place of peaceful melancholy, where time seems to stand still. For the people of New Orleans, it is more than a cemetery, it is a living monument, where the spirit of the past continues to breathe softly within the heart of the city. Just 15 minutes from Baton Rouge, Denham Springs is a lively small town where art, history, and nature intertwine. Set along the Metairie River, it offers the charm of southern Louisiana oak-shaded streets, historic homes, and the gentle pace of country life. Once famous for its natural mineral springs, believed to have healing properties, Denham Springs drew settlers in the 19th century, giving the town its name. Though the springs have faded, the town's connection to nature remains alive in its parks and neighborhoods. The Old Town Antique Village forms the cultural heart of Denham Springs, filled with antique shops, art galleries, and cozy cafes. Every piece tells a story of heritage, memory, and love for the land. Beyond the village, the Metairie River and nearby forests invite visitors to kayak, fish, or simply relax. As the sun sets over the golden water, Denham Springs becomes a peaceful southern painting, where time slows and serenity feels close enough to touch. Standing on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, near the Gulf of Mexico, Fort Pike is one of Louisiana's most significant historic fortresses, a witness to 2 centuries of change. Built in 1819 as part of the U.S. coastal defense system after the War of 1812, it was designed to protect New Orleans from future attacks by sea. Named after General Zebulon Montgomery Pike, the fort features thick stone walls, powder magazines, and cannon batteries facing the open Gulf, a symbol of strength and vigilance. During the American Civil War, it served both Union and Confederate forces, marking it as a monument to a divided past. Today, Fort Pike stands as a silent relic, its arched corridors and moss-covered walls overlooking calm waters. As the sun sets, its stones glow golden, reminding visitors of Louisiana's enduring spirit, steadfast, reflective, and forever bound to its history. Flowing through Louisiana and across the American South, the Mississippi River is more than a river, it is the lifeblood of history, culture, and life itself. Stretching over 3,700 kilometers, it begins at Lake Itasca in Minnesota and empties into the Gulf of Mexico, forming a legendary delta where fresh water meets the sea. For thousands of years, Native American tribes lived along its banks, seeing it as the soul of the land. When Europeans arrived, the Mississippi became a highway of trade and exploration, shaping great cities like St. Louis, Memphis, and New Orleans, where music, commerce, and culture blended together. Along its Louisiana shores stand old plantations, docks, steamboats, and lively markets. The river has witnessed wars, migrations, and the pursuit of freedom, weaving all these stories into the fabric of the South. Today, the Mississippi remains central to Louisiana's economy and spirit. Visitors can cruise its waters, listen to live jazz, or simply stand at the bank watching the mighty current roll by, carrying with it the heartbeat of America itself. As the sun sets over Louisiana's swamps, bridges, and old towns, we realize this journey has been more than a trip. It's been a meeting with the soul of the American South. From the lively jazz of New Orleans to the mighty Mississippi and the ancient oaks along the bayou, every side tells a story of time, struggle, and resilience. Louisiana is felt not just through the eyes, but through the heart in the spice of gumbo, the melancholy sound of Cajun songs, and the warm smiles of its people. Each stop along the way leaves its own imprint, a quiet view, a forgotten tale, or a moment of peace beneath the trees. Though our journey ends, the spirit of Louisiana remains in music, in memory, and in the hearts of all who visit. This land reminds us that true beauty lies not in grandeur, but in the harmony between people, culture, and the nature that sustains them.